Okay, welcome to another session of ALP class with me, Mr. Gene Yo. Okay, so today what we are going to do is that we are going to be hooking up an ultrasonic sensor. So this ultrasonic sensor is a pretty cool device. I know it looks like two buggy eyes. Hey, that rhymes. But yeah, so what this fella does is that these two speaker-like things, right? One of which is an emitter of ultrasonic waves, and the other is the detector of ultrasonic waves. So what it does is that it sends out ultrasonic waves, and whenever the waves hit an object, for example my hand, the waves will be reflected back and the echo will be detected by the detector. Okay, so we can make use of this fella to do a lot of things, and today what we're going to do is that we're going to make use of this fella to create our very own distance sensor, something akin to what you have in your father's car when he reverses the car, the one that goes beep 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 beep. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll need for today's lesson, we need an ultrasonic sensor. We will need a couple of wires, maybe 4 for the ultrasonic sensor. All right, we need 4 for the ultrasonic sensor. We will need a buzzer. We will need a wire for the buzzer. We'll need 2 wires actually. We are going to use a resistor together with the LED. We are going to need 2 wires for this. We are going to need 2 wires to connect up the power. Okay, so what we are going to do is that we're going to do this step by step. So just follow along. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to connect what we call a power rail. We are going to make these 2 rails filled with power. Okay, so let's do this. You see there's a red line here on the top. Yeah, we are going to put a wire down like so in the hole just beneath the red line. So what we are going to do is that we are going to create power because all these holes are connected horizontally. So the power will be connected for all these holes on top, right? And we are going to put it in the 5 volts. Okay, I'm not sure whether you can see it in the 5 volts pin. Let's pin it into the 5 volts. Like so. And we are going to create a ground power rail to the blue line. So stick it into the hole underneath, closer to the blue line, and we are going to put it into the ground pin on Arduino. And that's it. We have connected and created our very own power rail. So anything connected to any of these holes underneath the red line will receive 5 volts. Anything connected to the holes, the horizontal holes connected to the blue line, closer to the blue line, will receive a ground signal. Okay, so everyone do that first. Next, we are going to connect up our LED. We are going to connect our long leg closer to the left side, alright? And try and pin it somewhere to the left, right? And the long leg is going to get the signal from pin number 4. So from the long leg, remember we need the signal from the long leg. Therefore, all these holes are electrically connected vertically. So just pin any hole here, and we are going to pin the other end to pin 4. Like so. Okay, the other short leg will have to be pinned to ground using a resistor. Okay, so anywhere along this vertical pin, we just pin it to the ground. Okay, pin it to the ground, which is the blue line. So let's pin it to the ground like so. We should get something like this. Okay, so this is what you should have. Okay, you can pause the video, teacher, and everyone pin up the LED now. Okay, next we are going to pin up the buzzer, right? So the buzzer has got two legs, one long, one short. The short leg will go to ground and the long leg will go to pin number 5. Alright, so remember where your long leg and short leg is. So the short leg, my long leg is to the left, right? On the left hand side. So I'm going to remember that the long leg will be going to pin number 5. So pin number 5 goes in here, like so, and the short leg will be connected to ground. So I've got a short wire now. I've cut my wires down to size. You can carry on using the jumper wires, that's fine. So this will be pinned to ground. Yeah, let's check the connection. Yes. Alright. So we have done the connections for your LED and the buzzer. So that's cool. Now we are going to connect the ultrasonic sensor. Now, if you look at the ultrasonic sensor, you're going to see that there are words printed on the 4 pins: V-in, trigger, echo, and ground. Okay. Now I want to point the ultrasonic sensor away from me. I'll tell you why later. And I'm going to connect it somewhere here so that this place will be unobstructed. Because if you connect it here and the wires are going to run out here, the wires may actually interfere with your signal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to point it away for now. I'm going to pin it in. Okay. When you see VCC, you connect it to the power rail of 5 volts. So anywhere along here, the VCC, anywhere along here, I'm going to pin it in. Don't pin it in here because these two portions are not electrically connected. Yeah, so I want to pin it over here. So VCC over here, and I'm going to pin it to the power rail of 5 volts. Like so. Okay. Next, I have ground. If you look, ground. Yeah. Ground will be pinned to the ground power rail. Like so. Yeah. Now I've got 2 more pins. I've got 2 more pins here. For the one that says trigger, I want to pin it to pin number 2. So look carefully. Look carefully. There should be the pin here that says trigger, TRIG. I want to pin anywhere along this vertical rail. I'm going to pin it to pin 2. So pin 2 is over here. Pin 2. Okay. And I have one more pin that says echo, ECHO. This is going to go into pin 7. So anywhere along the echo line, pin it to pin 7 over here. And there we have it. Okay, our completed circuit. Alright? Now, it's time to make the codes.